orange storms now cross the border from Alabama into northwest Georgia. Now, what does this mean for the CSRA tonight? I'll have the answer coming up.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 11, support continues to pour in for the fallen Columbia County deputy. We'll have a look at First Responder Night at SLP Park. And a closer look at the progress of the Jamestown Arena and the new name associated with it as News at 11 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 11.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Isabella Moody. Thank you for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins as it was First Responder Night at tonight's Green Jackets game. I was there where before the first pitch, they held a moment of silence for fallen Columbia County Deputy Sheriff Brandon Sykes.
North Augusta Public Safety is going to have a color guard out as they walk on the field to salute the flag and honor America. And as we do that, to finish that up, we'll have a moment of silence, the tragedy that happened a few weeks ago in Columbia County.
At this time, we pause to honor Deputy Sheriff Brandon Sykes of the Columbia County Sheriff's Office, who gave his life in the line of duty while serving and protecting our community.
The Green Jackets auctioned off 2 jerseys signed by the entire team, as well as other raffle items given by different businesses in the community.
It was a no-brainer. I said, yeah, we can help. There's a way for us to do it. And with partnering with local businesses, it was a done deal. We were able to bring a bunch of great items out here, and at the end of the night, we expect a big return to be able to go to the families.
All the proceeds from the raffle, the live auction, and all Budweiser sold from the left field bar will be donated to support the families of Sykes and Deputy Gavin White, who was also shot on April 26th. It's all made possible through a nonprofit called Fire K.
First partnership, and it's been good to be able to come alongside people that are like-minded in the community. Justin's been doing this for over a year with North Augusta Public Safety. To be able to come alongside them and help with something that's as important as helping these families, can't think of a more worthy cause.
Baseball fans are happy to come out and show their support to the first responders in our area.
I'm a retired firefighter myself, so I'm a first responder in that capacity, and it's great to be honored, and it's great to honor other first responders.
It's important that the people who do this every day know that the public and the people who live here are behind them.
They do a really tough job every day, and any little bit of support we can give them is great.
Developing now, the Richmond County Coroner's Office responded to Riverwatch and 15th Street for a possible buried body shortly after 10 p.m. Coroner Mark Bowen said the recovery is still in progress. We will keep you updated on the investigation. And this just in, the Richmond County Sheriff's Office responded to a suspicious situation at the Bon Air Apartments on Walton Way. Deputies found 71-year-old Larry Laws deceased in the apartment, and death is classified as suspicious pending the autopsy. Richmond County deputies are getting some patrol car upgrades. Each car will have 45-degree angled light bars for better visibility, louder sirens, and additional safety upgrades to better protect deputies and citizens. The upgrades are needed as some vehicles in the fleet are over 15 years old. The Sheriff's Office says this is the beginning of a safer, smarter, and more effective law enforcement presence. Time now for our first check of the weather with meteorologist Jennifer Petracci.
Well, it's a nice, calm night, Isabella, but we could see some changes as we head into the overnight hours. But right now, looking good here on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam at Washington Road. We had no rain today, and we had temperatures above average by quite a bit, a low of 69. That was just a couple degrees shy of our record highest low. And our record high of 97 was just 3 degrees warmer than our high today of 94. Right now, we are still in the mid to upper 70s, 77 in Evans, 76 in Augusta. Sylvania, you're at 74 degrees. Wrightsville at 78. And just around 20 minutes ago, we had temperatures in the 80s. So definitely a very warm night. Dew point still pretty high in the 60s and even low 70s there in Sylvania. So some muggy air in place thanks to the south wind coming in. Right now, the winds are only up to around 8 miles per hour, definitely a bit higher north of I-20. And we'll see those winds increase overnight as we also see more clouds moving in. You can see satellite and radar already showing a decent amount of cloud cover. And then here's the rain. We have this warm front to our north, cold front to our west. And in between that, we have this line of strong to severe storms, and we've been watching this all night. Tornado warnings have been ongoing across northern Alabama. Unfortunately, some of them confirmed, and very dangerous storms that moved across the Huntsville metro right right around rush hour. Now those storms are moving into northwest Georgia. Luckily not seeing any confirmed at this time, but several tornado warnings still happening now. Now, I am not expecting tornadoes tonight in the CSRA. Notice there is that enhanced risk in our northwestern corner of Georgia, and for us, it's just a slight risk for our far northern counties, but most of us just in a marginal or no risk at all. So for 5 through, say, 8 a.m., showers and storms will be in the forecast, with temperatures only cooling down to around 70 degrees. Over the next 3 days, we're not tracking any more rain past Wednesday morning, and in fact, we will have some really nice weather. We're cooling down a bit, lows back into the 50s with lower humidity as well. I'll have all the details coming up in the full forecast, but back to you, Isabella.
Thank you, Jenna. Demolition of the old James Brown Arena is done, and now engineers are getting ready to start building the new one. Graham Lee has the story.
The area behind me doesn't look like much now, but just a year ago, it was the home of the old James Brown Arena. Now, engineers and the Augusta Coliseum Authority are giving updates on the biggest project in Augusta's history. After destroying the old arena last summer, engineers are now working on getting sediment ready to build the new structure. The Coliseum Authority is also having conversations about potentially changing the name of the new arena. James Brown's name was on the old arena for 18 years before closing last May. Consultants say they are still planning to honor him, but as conversations continue, they're calling the old JPA the new Augusta Arena.
James Brown's legacy will be honored and will always be honored here and also at the arena. And so those conversations will go forward. It'll be really fun, just like hockey. It's going to be fun to roll out, which business is going to be on the side of the building. It'll be fun to roll out the name of the hockey team, etc. So stay tuned.
Engineers are expecting to go vertical with the new arena in November or December. The Coliseum Authority is aiming for Richmond County high schools to host graduation in the new arena with an anticipated opening date in May 2027. In Augusta, Graham Lee, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Tiny homes for the homeless. Aiken City leaders have been discussing it for a while, but now it's on pause. Aiken County recently cleared the way for homes under 450 square feet. That opened the door for Arbor Ridge, 45 tiny homes and a support center. The nonprofit picked this site for its access to mental health care and job training. To address concerns, leaders are proposing security around the homes.
Around the entire perimeter will be a 6-foot fence. We'll have security cameras that are monitored. We've looked for a long time, done our due diligence, and we believe that it is the best site that is closest to the services that will be needed that we could find.
Aiken County Homeless Housing is meeting with neighbors. A new meeting with Aiken City Council could happen in 30 to 60 days. Coming up, a change for waste processing with a new facility in North Augusta is helping sort solid waste. Those details at the Jenna's forecast.
Rain and storms overnight, followed by a cool down and some much needed lower humidity in the CSRA. I'll have all the details coming up.
We got a top quality Channel 6. The Live 5/6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5/6.
Welcome back. Nice and quiet here at the Atlanta airport for now on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam, but we do have some storms moving in that direction that we'll take a look at in just a moment. But here in town, we are also dry. We're sitting at 76 degrees with a southwest breeze of just 5 miles per hour. Dew points are in the middle 60s, so a warm and muggy night, definitely above average temperatures across the board. And you can see those clouds moving into the CSRA, but no rain in sight for now. As we zoom out here, you can see, as I mentioned, Atlanta's dry, but look how close these storms are now getting. These are moving off towards the southeast, and we do have a couple tornado warnings now. Nothing confirmed at this time, but these have a history of producing long track and dangerous tornadoes, pretty large ones at that, across the Huntsville metro. So we're keeping a close eye on that for our region tonight. You can see this orange color back towards the west side of Atlanta. That's a level 3 out of 5 risk of severe weather. It then goes down to a slight and then just a marginal. That's level 1 out of 5, and that's for the CSRA. And then notice from Columbia County down to the south, we're not even under risk of severe weather. So even though it looks very intimidating right now, this cold front will be breaking apart, I promise. Now, we can't rule out the possibility of some damaging wind gusts and hail up to around a 1/4 size inch tonight, but I'm not expecting tornadoes. Now, as we go through time here, you can see some showers showers moving in. Most of this will be light rain. This is around 4 o'clock in the morning, but notice some heavier downpours here and there, and that's what we're going to have to watch for, some hail and damaging wind gusts. So as we get to around 8 o'clock, still seeing some of that shower and storm activity, and you can also see the winds will start to pick up the pace. So don't be alarmed if you wake up overnight to the sound of some gusty winds. Most of the winds outside of storms will only be up to around 25 to 30 miles per hour. But once again, we do have the possibility of some damaging wind gusts, especially in our northwestern counties, where gusts could get up to around 60 miles per hour. So by Wednesday afternoon, we are clearing out with sunshine, and it will still be breezy out of the southwest and then eventually a west wind. We'll see temperatures climb all the way to around 90 degrees, but that'll be the last day in the 90s, at least for the next several days. We'll drop down to the lower 80s on a Friday and Saturday, and dew points are also going to be dropping down. In fact, we could even see some upper 40s on Friday. That's some pretty dry air compared to the 70s like we've had recently for dew points. Our Memorial Day weekend forecast looks good. We will be warming up back into the upper 80s by Monday with a 30% chance of rain and storms. We'll be watching that very closely for you. But for tonight, lows temperatures are going to be in the upper 60s to low 70s. Another well above average night with the storms moving in. Once again, those storms between around 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. Highs tomorrow are going to be in the upper 80s to low 90s, and that 10-day forecast is showing a sunny and breezy day on Thursday. Beautiful sunshine continuing into early this weekend, and then we'll see those rain chances ramp up as we go into next week, with the temperatures also going back up into the middle 80s. So overall looking good. I'm definitely looking forward to the 3 days coming up of sunny skies.
Yeah, definitely wanting the heat to kind of calm down a little bit.
Yeah, it's been pretty hot.
Yeah, thank you, Jenna. A ribbon cutting was held for the new North Augusta Solid Waste Transfer Station. Unlike the landfill, the North Augusta Transfer Station will not store waste permanently. Instead, it will serve as a middle point in the waste management process, allowing for efficient sorting of solid waste before it is moved to a landfill or another treatment facility.
This will be an income producer for us. It's going to allow us to control our cost. And now that we're recycling again, clean recycling, this is going to allow all that bulk, all that yard waste, everything else that is bad to be able to be dumped into a truck and taken to landfill. So again, it just makes us more efficient as a community, makes us more environmentally friendly, which will come back to benefit all of us.
The station is open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at 67 Clay Pit Road in North Augusta. Still ahead, high housing costs putting a strain on families. What resources are available in Aiken after the break? But first, the winning numbers for tonight's South Carolina Lottery are Pick 3, 512, and the Pick 4 winning numbers are 1252, Fireball 9. We'll be right back.
Do you have gently used sellable donations?
WJBF.com. Every day, ordinary people in the CSRA do extraordinary things to serve our community. Each month, News Channel 6 recognizes these outstanding volunteers with the Giving Your Best Award. Do you know an everyday hero who goes the extra mile to help others? Nominate them for the Giving Your Best Award by visiting WJBF.com and filling out the entry form.
Sponsored by ScienceCo, Piedmont Augusta, Security Federal Bank, and News Channel 6. Learn to prepare an amazing meal with a hometown feel. We've gathered the best recipes from across the CSRA all in one place. Brandon Dawson and Jarrett Ledger host Your Hometown Kitchen, Fridays at 12:30 on News Channel 6. The WJBF Live Viper 6 Skyview Network is sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Low prices, big selection, and committed to quality customer service.
Housing costs are up and affordable options are hard to find in Aiken County. For many families, just keeping a roof over their heads is a struggle. Aiken Bureau Chief Sean Cabbage-Stock shows us the challenge and the people working on solutions.
You're going to need 2 jobs and a roommate that has 2 jobs to afford a place to stay.
Santana Gonzalez juggled multiple jobs while raising her daughter. Every month brought a new stress.
The light bill, the water bill, as well as, kids had to do remote learning, so you had to pay the internet bill all of a sudden. Rob Peter to pay Paul.
Making it look easy when it wasn't.
You find the cheap meals that they enjoy to eat and make them feel like it's special, even though, it's just what's in the budget.
Aiken City leaders say home flippers are driving up prices. Vacancies are less than 1%. Calls flood city offices from families out of options. And now, the city's stepping up.
With the tax credits, looking at other ways of funding, using community development block grants, other types of federal funding to help developers come in to build their units.
The grants won't build homes, but they'll help with things like water lines and roads. The city's also offering down payment assistance and helps with emergency repairs. Aiken's North Side is getting attention with new sidewalks, street lights, and the cleanup. The sidewalks are new, but some neighbors don't have a home to walk home to.
And their Social Security is like $1,200, $1,300. Okay, but once you factor in the rent, lights, water,
food,
and if they have transportation, they cannot. It's already eaten up. Concerns of the community.
That's where groups like Eyes on Aiken step in, fast, helping those falling through the cracks.
So we keep sleeping bags in our cars and tents for those who really just don't want to be bothered because they're so frustrated and so down.
One man they found was soaking urine and starving. They got there just in time.
Got him into a nursing facility. He said, I have had something to eat. 3 meals, 5, and a shower.
They put folks in hotels, hoping affordable rent comes soon. No grants, just their own money. They're also thinking ahead, planning to turn the old county hospital into transitional housing.
The people that's actually staying there can actually work and develop skills in the cafeteria and do all of these other things that need to be done, right?
Meanwhile, Habitat for Humanity is doing what it can, but the need far outpaces their capacity. Some families wait more than a year for a home.
There's sweat equity hours they have to put in, and there's financial counseling they go through. It's not a fast process.
With limited funding and volunteers, only a few homes are built each year. Meanwhile, some pay up to $1,500 a month for unsafe rentals.
There's just something else. When it's your own and not something that you have to rent, it feels a bit more special.
Santana earned her home putting in the work on job sites and in class.
It's not a free house. It's a house you earn for yourself. I've never seen one like that.
Now she's paying it forward, volunteering at Habitat Restore and encouraging others to take the same path.
Work hard. You know, just bear with it. If this is what you want to do, it might take a little bit of time, might take a little bit of patience, but you're going to get what you want in the end.
I'm Aiken Bureau Chief Sean Gavage-Stock, WJBF News Channel 6.
Coming up, the Washington boys golf team competing in the state tournament at Bartram Trail Golf Club. Hear from one senior about what this season has meant to him in sports.
New Rams, tariff. The weather you need to see the whole picture. That's why Live Fiber 6 gives you the Skyview network. Get a live view of traffic and weather from all over the CSRA. Available online 24 hours a day at WJBF.com and the free Live Fiber 6 mobile app. The WJBF Live Fiber 6 Skyview network, powered by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Low prices, big selection, and committed to quality customer service. The Coffee Club on News Channel 6, sponsored by Honda Cars of Aiken. The Live Fiber 6 mobile app. Download it today. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
The Georgia High School Association concluded the second and final day of the Gulf State Championships with one local team competing at Bartram Trail Golf Club. The Washington Wilkes Tigers boys golf team was one of the teams competing in the 1A D2 state championship. Now, other teams in the field included Brooks County, Seminole County, Georgia Military College Prep, and state champion Lake Oconee. Now, although they didn't walk away with the state title, it was a special season for them to remember, especially for the seniors.
It means a lot. I mean, we're all pretty close, and it's just fun to play with each other and compete with each other. All the hard work, I mean, you'd have a couple rounds where you'd shoot plus 40, and then you'd have some that are under par, even par, and just some good days, and I mean, that makes it all worth it. and then just doing it with, friends and good people around you watching.
Now here are some other area teams that competed throughout the state. The Lakeside Boys Golf Team came away with a third place finish with Creekview winning the 5A Boys State Championship. Now in Class 2A, the Thompson Bulldogs finished in third. The Greenbrier Girls also took a third place finish in the Class 5A State Tournament. Now over to the Diamond, the Augusta Green Jackets back at SRP Park for a 6-game homestand against the Charleston River Dogs, who've won 11 out of their last 14 games. It was also first responders night at SRP Park. The River Dogs jumped out to a 4-1 lead, but the Green Jackets with an explosive fifth inning, scoring 5 runs to jump out to a 6-4 lead. And it all started with a Colby Jones leadoff walk. Then he steals second base to get into a scoring position. So then it's Robert Nozea comes up and singles on a fly ball to center field. Then it's Jake Steele's first pitch swinging. He shoots a ground ball into left field for an RBI single. And as they say, hitting is contagious. So Luis Sanchez, he ropes an RBI double into the right field gap. The Green Jackets get the come from behind 6-4 win. Now over to college, the South Carolina Gamecocks played the Florida Gators in the first round of the SEC baseball tournament. Gamecocks, though, not the season they've hoped for, coming into this game with an exactly 500 record and just 6 wins in conference play. The Gators jumped out to a 7-1 lead, but South Carolina with back-to-back RBI doubles, just not enough though, as they fall 11-3, ending their season at 28-29. That's it for sports. We'll be right back.
Years ago, I lost my father in an auto accident.
Storms will move in overnight starting around 2 a.m. Temperatures will heat up once again into the lower 90s tomorrow afternoon. So most of Wednesday will be dry, and it will be sunny and dry Thursday into the weekend. Then those rain chances pick back up around Memorial Day with warmer temperatures next week.
A research team in Amsterdam has created a robot inspired by those giant inflatables you see at car dealerships. It's a soft robot and doesn't need AI or electronics to function, just air and physics. Its legs are made of soft tubes that flap when air flows through them. The tubes are in...
Days are ahead, only on News Nation.
I walked 3 miles to donate my blood to help others.
In the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, Kimura Toby wanted to help.
Walking near down power lines, uncontrolled traffic, and just down trees. It was scary.
At Shepherd Community Blood Center, Kimura was able to help when it was needed most.
It actually makes me feel pretty good. If I could, I would donate almost every day.
Every step counts. Take yours by visiting a Shepherd Blood Drive today.
I'm the daughter of Hispanic immigrant parents. I know how hard my parents worked for our family, which is why I work so hard to help my community. At Georgia Power, I need a team to help families like mine save on their energy bill. Our work is our calling, and no matter where I am, I'm always there to help. Because energy costs are an important part of the budget for every familia in Georgia.
Storms will move in overnight starting around 2 a.m. Temperatures will heat up once again into the lower 90s tomorrow afternoon. So most of Wednesday will be dry, and it will be sunny and dry Thursday into the weekend. Then those rain chances pick back up around Memorial Day with warmer temperatures next week.
A research team in Amsterdam has created a robot inspired by those giant inflatables you see at car dealerships. It's a soft robot and doesn't need AI or electronics to function, just air and physics. Its legs are made of soft tubes that flap when air flows through them. The tubes are in sync, which allows the robot to walk, hop, and even swim. The researchers say the robot could be used in several future situations, including spacewalks.
I love those little floppy things at the car dealership.
You don't see them as much anymore, I feel like.
No, that was such an early 2000s thing.
Yeah, I think that was, but I don't know. I feel like it's kind of creepy.
It is, but it's just kind of fun.
Yep. That's all for now. Our next news at 4:30 a.m. Have a good night.